Good morning and welcome to this week's press conference. Thank you very much for joining us today. This week, we're going to talk about a subject that you may not think about on a regular basis, but it is an important one for you to be aware of. This is the stormwater system here in the city of Erie. You may not realize it, but below and throughout our entire city is a vast network of pipes, drains, culverts, streams that collect rain and snow runoff and deposit huge amounts of water back into Lake Erie. This gives our roads passable and our homes and buildings safe and free from flooding and any other kind of damage. Recently, our tax bills were mailed to city residents. Along with the tax bill is another bill called the Stormwater Management Fee. This fee is dedicated to maintaining and repairing our stormwater system, some of which was built over 100 years ago and is in dire need of attention. We are joined today by Eric Iwanenko, project engineer for the City of Erie's Public Works Department. Eric is an expert in stormwater management. Also with us is City Treasurer Kazimir Kwiatkowski, who will update us on the deadlines for stormwater fee payment. But first, Eric will tell us more about stormwater and the types of projects that the city has worked on, what projects are in store for the future, and how you can do your part to help protect Lake Erie, which is one of the most important treasured assets in Erie. Eric, thank you for joining us today. The floor is now yours.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good morning. My name is Eric Iwanenko, and I'm the City of Erie Stormwater Project Engineer. Today, I would like to elaborate on what stormwater actually is, why there's a stormwater fee, and what the stormwater fee is utilized for. What is stormwater? Stormwater is runoff from rain and melting snow and ice. Stormwater enters storm drains that are found on the side of the road and in many parking lots throughout the city. Many people believe that stormwater mixes with sanitary sewage and conveys to the wastewater treatment plant, but that is not the case. Stormwater actually discharges directly into Lake Erie in a separate drainage system. In many urbanized areas that have many impervious surfaces, stormwater can sheet flow at a rapid rate and collect pollutants in its path, which includes litter, heavy metals, and bacteria, which all make their way into Lake Erie. Why is there a stormwater fee, and where is the funding applied? The reason the city decided to enact a stormwater fee rather than raising taxes is because the fee is more evenly distributed amongst everyone in the city. Stormwater conveyance and operation is a specific service that also classifies as a fee rather than a tax. Businesses, tax-exempt, nonprofits, and simply put, all parcel owners in the city are responsible for paying the stormwater fee. The stormwater fee is necessary and is utilized for storm drain maintenance, the city's permit obligations, and the city's pollutant reduction plan. The first reason the fee was implemented is because the city of Erie has over 500 miles of storm drainage system with 34 separate stormwater lines, mostly aged over 100 years old. These 34 separate drainage systems require inspections and maintenance to protect our community from damaging floodwaters and ensure the integrity of our infrastructure. This map has recently been completed, and each color indicates a separate storm drain line. The map can be found on the city's website under the Stormwater Management tab. Some of these storm drains, such as Mill Creek Tube, which runs under UPMC Baseball Park, are even large enough to drive a vehicle through. It's pretty amazing. There we go. It's pretty amazing how large that storm sewer is. Stormwater maintenance consists of inspections and continuous monitoring for the integrity of our drainage systems. As you can see in the pictures, some storm drains are deteriorating, and the city is trying to take a proactive approach to fix these challenging areas before they become issues above ground. Taking a proactive approach is much less costly to taxpayers. Once a collapse happens, it costs approximately 3 times more to make the necessary repairs. The city also has dozens of headwalls that are in need of continuous monitoring, replacement, and repairs. As you can see in the picture on the right, the surging stormwater was eroding the banks of the creek and causing backups in the storm drain from debris. What are some ways to mitigate these issues? Relining eroding storm drains with concrete for stabilization, which can be found in the top left picture. Relining smaller storm drains with cure-in-place pipe, which is bottom left picture. And updating head walls with proper wing walls and sound concrete foundations. And I just want to show, if you go back to the previous slide, these are the same pictures before construction and then the next pictures are after construction. So those are the same pipe and the same head wall. So it's a pretty amazing change. Maintenance also includes replacing and cleaning out stormwater grates and manholes. If you see any stormwater grates that look like the ones in these photos or that are full of litter and debris, please file a complaint to the Citizen of Erie's Response Center at 814-870-1111 so we can resolve the issues. The stormwater fee is also utilized to maintain our local waterways. This includes removing fallen trees and implementing and maintaining litter traps, which are utilized to intercept garbage that enters the storm drains. The city currently has 2 litter traps, one in Cascade Creek and one at the end of the Mill Creek Tube. We're in the process of implementing 2 more litter traps in Garrison Run, which is where these pictures of debris surrounding a fallen tree were taken. Another reason the city decided to enact the stormwater fee is to meet our permit obligations for the Department of Environmental Protection. There are 6 requirements that the city needs to meet each year, and they include public education and outreach, public involvement and participation, illicit discharge detection and elimination, construction site stormwater control, post-construction stormwater control, and good housekeeping and pollution prevention. One of the major permit requirements is illicit discharge detection and elimination. Like I mentioned before, anything that enters storm drains goes directly to Lake Erie. Here are some examples of cases that I've encountered. The photos on the left show a company that poured grease into their storm drain. We required them to clean out the drain immediately. The next picture on the right shows a company that discharged concrete wash down a storm drain, and they were required to camera their system for backups. They also were required to implement training for employees and put signage up to indicate all of their storm drains. These photos show another discharge that turned Garrison Run white. The discharge was tracked down all the way to the violator. The Department of Environmental Protection, Environmental Protection Agency, Fish and Boat Commission, and Erie County Health Department were involved. The company was required to flush and vacuum their storm drains for contaminants, as well as remove over 24,000 gallons of contaminated water out of Garrison Run. These are extremely important matters, and the city needs your help to report instances such as these. If you see an illicit discharge, please report it to the city's Citizens Response Center. The city is also proud to announce we are working on a live illicit discharge reporting form, so we will be notified immediately to resolve these issues. The stormwater fee is also applied to satisfy our pollutant reduction plan. The Department of Environmental Protection classified 6 impaired streams in the city many years ago. An impaired stream is a stream that does not pass water quality standards, and the city is working to decrease our negative impact on waterways and improve these impaired streams. The 6 impaired streams are Garrison Run, Cascade Creek, Cascade West Branch, Mill Creek, Cemetery Run, and Dunn Boulevard. The objective of the pollutant reduction plan is to reduce total suspended solids by 500,000 pounds. This goal will be accomplished by 2027, utilizing street sweeping and stream bank restoration projects. 2 stream bank restoration projects that are currently being worked on are in Cemetery Run at Roma Park and Garrison Run at the wastewater treatment plant. The streams are very eroded and unstable. These 2 restorations are projected to reduce total suspended solids by over 400,000 pounds alone. An example stream bank restoration can be found in McClellan Park. McDaniel Run, which was found in McClellan Park, was extremely eroded and unstable. Here are some pictures of pre- and post-construction. The stormwater fee is vital to fund all of the objectives that were listed, which includes maintenance, permit obligations, and pollutant reduction plans. If you have any general questions about the stormwater fee, please visit the City of Erie's website under Stormwater Management. Questions such as, how is stormwater fee determined? How can I pay my stormwater fee? What is the appeals and credits process? And what happens if I don't pay my stormwater fee? They can all be found on the website. Thank you for your time, and if you have any questions, please find me after. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Eric. I really, really appreciate you teaching us about the stormwater management system right here in Erie. The Public Works Department and the Bureau of Engineering are doing a terrific job maintaining and updating this important infrastructure in the city of Erie. This is vital that we continue to keep working on our stormwater system to protect the environmental treasures that is Lake Erie. Before I move on, I just want to make one more comment that I thought of while I was listening to Eric, and that is one of the things that motivated us to start doing this was almost 2 years ago, we had a serious breakdown in this underground water system at 4th and East Avenue, 4th and East Avenue. It cost us $1.5 million to fix that. And as Eric said, it's going to cost about a third of that just to keep things in good shape. So we're really happy that we are doing that right now. So next now we're going to hear from City Treasurer Kaz Kwiatkowski about the bills city residents are receiving. Kaz, the floor is now yours.
Hi, I'm Kaz Kwiatkowski, City Controller. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. And as you've stated, the City of Erie should be receiving their tax bill and their stormwater fee. That's all property owners in the city. And that they have gone out, so if you don't get one, I'll tell you later how to take care of that. So you pay attention to both your tax bill and your stormwater fee to ensure that they are paid on time. The City of Erie codified ordinances allows the city to put a lien on parcels with unpaid 2023 stormwater fees beginning January 1st of the new year. Please note that collections of the unpaid 2023 stormwater fee have been extended until May 31st, 2024 at the 2023 10% penalty amount, and we did that because it was first introduced in 2023, and we believe that some people thought their escrow accounts would pay the stormwater fee in addition to their taxes, but this is not always the case. The stormwater fee is a utility fee, just like your water, your sewer, and your refuse bills. However, it is only paid annually. All residents with unpaid 2023 stormwater fees will receive an invoice by the end of February 2024 or the beginning of March of 2024 with the outstanding amount due on it. Failure to pay on or before May 31st, 2024 will result in the parcel being liened. Administrative and lien fees will also be added at that time to the outstanding balance due. Now, if you do not receive an invoice by then, call the city treasurer, my office, at 814-870-1210. As I've said, the 2024 stormwater fee has been mailed out and the due dates are as follows. There is a 2% discount if it is paid on or before March 31st, 2024. The face amount is due if it is paid by May 31st, 2024. And there's a 10% penalty added on if it is paid on or after June 1st, 2024. Please note, if you do not receive your invoice by the end of February, please give the City Treasurer's Office a call at 814-870-1210. For any other questions involving the stormwater fee, please address them to the Engineering Department at 814-870-1373, where they'll give you some help. Is that the right number? Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thanks very much, Treasurer Kwiatkowski. We appreciate the hard work of the Treasurer's Office here in Erie. Thanks also to the Bureau of Engineering and the Department of Public Works for helping to address this important issue of stormwater management here in Erie. And thank you to our residents who are helping to keep our stormwater system in top shape and our lake, creeks, and streams clean for all of us to enjoy. Finally, as you may know by now, the City of Erie is the only city in Pennsylvania that will be in the path of totality for the total solar eclipse on Monday, April 8th, 2024. The next total solar eclipse in the United States will not occur until 2044, and in Erie, it will not be in the path of totality again until 2144. We know from other communities that have experienced a total eclipse that people travel from all over the world to view it. In talking to other cities that have experienced a total eclipse, and in conjunction with Visit Erie for the past year, there is an expected influx of visitors ranging from about 60,000 to 260,000 people. This means a lot of traffic. Cities that have total eclipses in the past have experienced up to 12 hours in gridlock once the eclipse ends. We anticipate that many people will gravitate to downtown, the Bayfront, and Presque Isle, and that several of our parks will probably be elbow to elbow. To provide some context for those of you who have attended Lights Over Lake Erie, There's an estimated attendance of 5,000 to 8,000 people there, and it takes about 2 hours to clear traffic following the fireworks. Due to the unprecedented traffic in downtown Erie anticipated that day, and to help alleviate any congestion, City Hall will be closed to the public on April 8th. Essential City Hall employees will be working here in City Hall. Those City of Erie personnel who are not needed on site will work remotely. Additionally, the City of Erie Police and Fire Departments will open an emergency operations center on April 8th to coordinate public and fire safety and to maintain communications with the Erie County Emergency Operations Center. Our Public Works team will be helping to coordinate street closures, placement of portable toilets and trash cans, and cleanup of the parks and public spaces in the aftermath of this event. During the solar eclipse, the moon will begin to gradually block the sun at about 2:02 p.m. on April 8th, with the total eclipse taking place between 3:16 and 3:20 p.m., turning the day to night and dropping temperatures by approximately 10 degrees. Slowly, as the moon continues its path across the sun, the sky will return to normal at approximately 4:30 p.m. Due to the timing of this eclipse, Erie's public schools are closed, as are most other schools throughout all of Erie County. As we get closer to April 8th, you may want to consider where the sun will be in the sky at 3:16 p.m. and decide a good viewing location. Sun will be high in the sky to the west. It won't be over the bayfront. Depending on the location of your home, the best viewing location may be from your own private yard or somewhere nearby that you could walk to in your neighborhood. We encourage you to plan accordingly and limit unnecessary travel, especially downtown and on the state routes and the interstates on April 8th. If you have any appointments downtown or on the bayfront that day, it might be a good idea to reschedule those. But if you do need to come downtown or travel around the area, please be prepared for the gridlock that you will likely experience. For more information about the total eclipse, including where to get eclipse glasses to safely watch the eclipse, please visit Erie website at www.visiterie.com. That concludes this week's press conference. Please continue to follow us on social media for the latest updates on everything happening here in the City of Erie. And all of us who spoke are now available for interviews. Thank you for being here, and thank you for watching today.